Greetings, I'm Sir Vainglory and welcome to part 43 of my campaign as New Spain in Empire Total War, playing with the Empire 2 mod. We've just completed our capture of the Bahamas, with the exception of the small British fleet in here, and the plan is to go and attack into mainland America now, starting in Augustine. We've got two armies over here. This one's still doing a bit of replenishment after the battles. This one here is fine, I think. It's at full strength. Yep. But we need to leave it in Nassau for, I think, maybe 4 turns or so before public order will be restored. So we've got a partial army over here, and I'm doing some recruitment to get that up to full strength. So in here, recruiting infantry. It'll take 4 turns for the grenadier. We've already got some lancers and infantry up there. And over here, Caracas, I should be recruiting some cannon. We've got a couple of cannon already, but recruiting a couple more, and the dragoons. This is the only place that I can actually build cannon, so I'm going to have a couple of spare that we'll bring over, just in case. Hopefully we won't lose any though. So yeah, that's all going to take 3 or 4 turns. So we can just end the turn now, making a lot of cash, despite still having some trade blockaded. So everything's looking good right now. Let's move on. AI does seem to be very, very passive. Only if you... well, we've had one attack from afar, really. The Mughals. United Provinces occasionally did attack, but the British, I don't know if maybe the AI can only concentrate on one theatre at a time, but they've never taken any offensive action, land-based offensive action over here. The armies have just sat around about. The navy's attacked a couple of times. Anyway, you're still replenishing. Let's have a look at public order. If we take the army out from Nassau, -7 still. We are building the governor's residence, or the magistrate for the moment. Take a few turns and then that'll contribute to public order. We should have... oh, is it next turn? Yeah, next turn we'll have these 3-line infantry regiments. I don't know why the Spanish leave their fleets over here, but that's their choice. Let's jump in here, look for the United Provinces, and annoy them by asking them for trade again. And our 13 colonies was the other option. But no, they're not interested. And there's nobody else that we can get trade with. Nobody else has got sea access. Okay, carrying on again. What? No, I didn't want you to do that. I must have misclicked somewhere. Was the army that was replenishing, did that maybe have a hold over and move order? I don't know. Anyway, we've got another rake. Where is he? It's not too far away. Let's bring him up around. I need to select him first. You, sir. Come up around there. We have our line infantry. We have trade route raided. We've got our technological advances, a couple of. And Alvaro de Vaca, a rake, died of natural causes. That's why we got this guy. Okay. Technological advances, that's what I was thinking about. So in Monterey, I don't think we want to be focusing on that. flexible line tactics. I might want to work towards the military academy. We don't need that for it. We do need flexible line tactics. We do, I think, need socket bayonet. 26 turns. If you were to research it, you'd take 24 turns. You get to work on that. Do we need standardised army? Yes. You get to work on that. And then when you're finished with this, we'll put you onto the cadenced marching, I think. No, it would have to be flexible line tactics. That takes longer. Well, yeah, I think so. Okay, do that. Done and done. The Grenadiers, do you take another 2 turns? You do, right. So these regiments are going to march out. And we didn't get any recruitment finished over here. We've still got a couple of turns, I think. Just one, actually. I could send my fleets, one of my fleets down. Let's send... We'll leave the main fleet here. We'll send this flotilista down there to pick up the troops. And you can blockade that port again. What kind of port is it? A trade port. Okay. Yeah, you had it full strength. Do I want to have a fight? Is that fleet suffering attrition at all? I don't know if that's a thing, actually. Let's evict these guys. We'll have a bit... Oh, we're not going to get there this turn. But we'll have a bit of naval combat. Can you not get up here? Okay, stay where you are. And keep focused up here for now. Is this a new army? Doesn't look like it, does it? Anyway, let's end the turn. Lost sight of what's happening up in Kentucky because a rake died. We have our seasoning. We've got our classical university in Guatemala, and we've got the recruitment of the guns and the dragoons. Good. Right, let's get these units on the move. You get up in there, and we can now construct the governor's palace. 6,000. We've got 66. Let's go ahead and do that there then. Bring you up here. So I could actually build a military academy already. No, I can't. We'll come back to you, obviously. Let's get our governor's palace there. And there. And we can improve this. Commercial port's only 3,500. Let's do it. How much have we got? Still get 45,000. Let's have a look at this. Regions by income. New Granada. We've already... No, we've not. Let's get that under construction. Then Dutch Guyana. New Andalusia. Can't do that here. Guatemala. You're already under construction. French Guyana. Down to 27,000. Curacao. we've got... Oh. I'd forgotten that was... we don't have the Grand Battery though. That's fine, that's fine. What have we got in the army? Just them. Jamaica. Construction. Oh. That's a bit of a surprise, but never mind. Let's improve that commercial port then. 23,000. Let's leave it there for now. We're down to 7,000 because of the new units, I would imagine. Ministers are as they were. Wish I could get a better person for the army, but never mind. And I wanted to check trade, just to make sure we're not losing any other trade. No. Fair enough. I just noticed that trade port. I'm going to improve that while we're here. Let's take all of the guns and all of the dragoons, get them aboard these ships. I need to come out. It is possible if you do that. Get on the boats. Oh God, if I'd known you were going to bulk at that, I would have brought the ships closer. And that's all to do with the guns. I bet you the cavalry could make it. Right, never mind, stay there. We'll get you next time. And you can get across here. Can you attack? No. Fair enough. The Grenadiers have got one more turn, don't they? Yep. Alright. Let's have a quick look in the Bahamas. Public order is actually at 0. Okay, we'll leave you there just now. We'll get that other army. Well, we won't get up to full strength, but I want to start bringing these troops over before we launch our attack into Florida. We'll fight that naval battle first. Technological advances, we have you. I wanted to focus in on 20 tons or 27. Probably better to have you go for the flexible line tactics, because these guys will research that more quickly. I think it was 15 tons they said. Yeah, you focus on that. And end turn. Okay. Recruitment report. Good stuff. Right, let's get the Grenadiers on the road. And this rake. You can get into there. And it should only take a couple of turns to get these troops across. I'll sail you up somewhere around there. I was just thinking we could maybe go and pick up the Grenadiers, but it's just as quick for them to march, I do think. Right. 27,000, we're making just 6,000 now. I'm not going to spend any more money for a bit, other than on replenishing my troops. Right, let's evict this navy. And let's fight the battle. What do they have? 40 gun ships of the line, full rigged pinnaces. Yeah. We've got, I think, 3 90-gun ships of the line. And some galleons. Right. these are all the galleons. There's the ships of the line. Group them. In a line. Where's the wind is blowing slightly from the east-southeast. We have you over here. And the Admiral and the rest of the galleons. I think we'll actually have you in the lead. Then we'll have... No, let's not. Stick with them. And you back in here. And I think we'll have you in there. Right. As usual, select chain. And I think that's us then. So end the deployment. Off we go. That's our first look at our 90 gunners. Not bad. Right. Are you scared, Connor? Your little tiny boats. Some of them did have hull damage. I thought there's maybe a couple more than that. This looks to be the most heavily damaged. Yeah, never mind. Let's get back across. Maybe close the distance a bit. Now fast forward. Right, and then start heading away again to open up some broadsides. I might actually still be out of range. It's not great news. So carry on that general heading for now. I thought they would have come towards me slightly. I guess they're struggling a bit with the wind. Right, let's reduce sail slightly. You're not going to. Alright, fair enough. I'll refuse to obey my orders then. Let's give them a good broadside. Now we're going to have to really head in. Let's fast forward again. Okay, and then heading away again. So tempted to shoot as soon as I can, but it's better. Well, are we going to actually have the range? I don't think we are. I think we're still out of bloody range here. Before we do that, where are you? Let's get you to head in, and you as well. Right, speed it up a bit. Okay, they're trying to now turn and run with us. So let's begin pulling away again. And now, by the time you turn to bear, you should have a couple of ships in your line of fire. Okay, keep going, keep going. Just about there. Right, I think that'll do. And we'll just let you shoot at will from now on. That looked like it did very little damage at all. These ships are beginning to turn to match our heading, so we'll slip this flotilla in behind. Now let's have you bring your guns to bear. And you? At all? Try you as well. Or maybe we'll just fire rather than waste any more time. You're heading along here. Right. Okay. Get you all back together. Let's have you just try and drop back a bit. And you're going to sail around there. What's that? The 40-gun ship of the line, the Prince. It's lost 4 guns, 8 men. Oh, there's my lead ship there. It's lost 11 men. I'm going to have you head around because it looks like they're turning back in there. Okay. Exchanging fire, but not having a huge effect right now. Let's have you come around there. You should pick up some nice speed. These are the pinnaces, yeah. Well, there's a 40-gun ship line in there. Another there. Thinking about broadsides on these guys. If I remember to come back in time, hopefully I will. This is not good. Somebody's concerned up there. They're still eagered. They're frightened by an enemy ship. Looks so soft. Get out there. Where's this other flotilla? You're coming in here. I think we'll have you turn. Try and back up this flotilla down here. And just about in time for this. Don't turn away from them. I suppose you are on the right heading. How about you? Can you get them? You can, right. Go again. You dropped out. Doesn't look like it, actually. Right, you're just about good to go. There we are. Let's have you carry on up there. Right, okay. You make sure you're still part of that group. Please. And yeah, you... No, don't attack any ships. Sail around there. And then we're winning up here. Doesn't look like we're doing very much, to be honest. I think what we're going to do then is come about. At least the ship here's looking a bit rough. You're shooting down in there. Interesting. Okay. Let's view. Cut around in there. Isolate them and get them in a crossfire. That'd be good. I'm supposed to be in line, you know. Just get a move on. Okay. They have tried to come in behind us, but that's fine. They're never going to catch us. They're going to take a lot of fire as we come about. These guys are reforming. Of course they are. I told them to get into line, didn't I? What'd you expect? Right, you come in a bit tighter and give these guys some cover. It's a story. We've lost 5 guns, all in this starboard side, I hope. Maybe lost 1 or 2 on the port side. Keep on going. And we'll have you try and sail through there, follow them. So pinnace, no, it's a 40-gun ship of the line, the diamond. Try and dismast that quickly, please. You've got a broadside queued up that I'd forgotten all about. You actually just head out here for now, just to try and bring your guns more to bear. You begin bringing your guns around. Oh, it was a wee bit far away, but never mind. Right, these ships are looking in bad shape, not ship shape any longer. You start to swing back around there. And up here, looks like we've dealt with most of these guys as well. Okay. We'll stay on that sort of heading for now. Try and have you pull out of there. And obviously it really slowed down now, but we've got them where we want them, so I'm not too worried about not making much headway. We'll just try and finish off this guy in particular. These 2 are already gone, so is this as good as gone. So happy just to crawl past them, and then we'll swing back back around into the wind. Once we've got this guy a bit better damaged, can you show up a broadside? In fact, we'll have all of you. Well, the front 2 at least. Prepared broadsides. As I said, you all just try and pull out of there for now. You begin swinging around, make sure you keep this guy in your firing arc. That's good. And shoot. Not bad. There goes a mast. Let's Have you all come around? You swing out here. You swing out here a bit faster, please. I could have shot at that one, but I really want this one gone because it's so close. Take down that mast. No? I thought I saw big chunks of wood falling off it. Flying off it. To be sure. Let's how you swing around now. Right. The second flotilla, what are you about now? Let's bring you around. The third flotilla, you're going to come back around the opposite direction. Okay. Yes, I do want you to head down. I suppose your sail's up to try and get some headway, don't you? At least this ship hasn't surrendered yet. You know what? I'm going to have you swing around, just sail back in this northerly direction rather than swinging around behind them, because the wind is just not going to allow that. Right. Swinging through there. Still there. Switch to grape. Just rake them if you would. Not looking at this either. Now I can't control you. You've become too concerned. Switch to shot. Just pulverise them then. Can you even fire on this guy? Taking casualties now. You recovered? Not your rev tank. Let's get you on the move. There's this other flotilla, there you are. Yeah, you just plough straight through there. And you guys. If you can get back around there into the fight, that would be great. Okay, you target them. You just fire at will. Wow, they've lost 137 men. You swing up here. Try and get lots of shots into these two ships, and then we'll swing around to those others. You're coming around here. Slowly, actually do that. And you focus on him. No, I want you to shoot at him. With a round shot. No? Okay, shoot at will. Let's have you switch to grape. You can switch to round shot. Try and pace those ships as you go past. Okay, you and you. Now group 1, let's get you just to sail around here. Shooting, shot. Switch to grape. Still got a ship in there with decent sails. And you stay on that. The Lion. Okay, come on. Let's see some damage. It's been taken down. Let's get back to chain shot. That ship needs pasting. Right. And fire. Could have been better. You forget about that. Start swinging around. What's the Prince? I suppose it was out ahead of the rest of the line, wasn't it? Still hanging in there. You Switch to chain again. We're still on chain. Hope your hull is still okay, so we shouldn't lose you. Bloody better not. Okay, but these guys trying to come around into the wind, it's not happening really. Let's swing through in there if you can. Here. And our 90 gunners coming through there. Concentrate on the Prince. Seriously outgunned at the number of ships that we've had sail past it shooting at it. Well, hopefully you've been shooting at it. You're ready with that broadside. Good stuff. And you are manning the guns. Ready. Fire. And obviously, it'd be better if their sails were out. But no. Let's have you take the time to get into line. You're still routing, you're never coming back. What are you shooting? You're shooting shot. Still surrendered. You're wavering. Because you're dismasted. Look at these guys over here. And the Prince coming back in around, and then them. And they're all dismasted already, so I think in that case, switch to grape. Just try and cause them plenty of casualties. And you as well. Can you... You should be able to avoid those ships, I would hope. Just sail past them, blasting away as you go. This story up here, 61 of 121 men, you've got 93 of 125. You're shooting. How's you keep bearing on them? You're not causing many casualties with your grape, but you're too far away. So it's back to shot. Everyone go back to shot. Is that the prince? It is. Tell you what, you stay on chain and shoot at the prince. You as well. And finish them off. Still got 80 men there, so I don't really want to go and board them. You've got 54, 53 against 108, not doing that either. You are going to switch to chain. We need this prince dismasted. Once we've done that, hopefully the end will come swiftly. Keep on going. Let's have you swing around up here as well. No, switch to shot. Okay. Concerned about hull damage. They're not showing much hull damage. We've got, still got 1, 2, 3, 4 there. Plus the prince. Probably the other 4 wouldn't last much longer with the weight of ships we've got around there. Looks like that's just about dead. Keep on going. Another flotilla. We'll want you around there as well. Right, 1, 2, 3 now. No, still 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you stay on the prince. Frightened by the enemy ship, and well you should be. What are you? A Tigre, you should be part of this flotilla. No, don't do that. Carry on up around there. Get this ship here. Still fighting. You should really have switched to grape, I suppose, being that close. Somebody else coming in behind you. That's going to take too long. Just shoot when you're ready. You switched to grape as well. Broadside ready, but you took one back, and I think that's you now. Wavering, yep. Surrendered. Okay, let's have you switch everyone to grape. You sail in between there. You're going to sail with the wind against the Prince. I think you're a bit far out still. I'm going to switch you to a round shot. Looks like you're taking a beating over there. Still steady. Credit to them. Nice. Leave you on grape, we'll switch you back to grape. Just in case you get another shot in there. Need you to pick up a bit of speed and chain. I want this guy dismasted. Chase him up the other side. And that ship's surrendered as well, or it's wavering at least. Concerned about casualties, so keep giving casualties then. Plenty of guns. Right, wavering now. One more salvo, hopefully will be enough. Surrendered. Okay, so it looks like it's just the Prince that's left then. You... let's get a broadside. Same with you. You are going to have to come to port slightly. First ship we encountered. It's still going strong. You carry on up there. Right. Not bad. Let's have you swing to starboard, bring your guns to bear, try and take the last mast down here. Dismasted. Right. Okay, then switch to back to grape. You and you on grape as well. But that, Prince, should be the end of it. The greatest traditions of the Royal Navy. It's winning slightly, is it? Against whom? Somebody over here, perhaps. I think you need to switch to shot. Just make sure you're in range. Oh, you've got a broadside lined up, right. Come about then. We'll unload that. And then we'll let you back to fire at will. And now you're losing slightly. Let's bring you along. You're coming around. So you, let's fast forward. It's all over bar the shouting, I do believe. Once these 90-gun ships of the line get back into firing position, like now, hopefully that will be enough. Not giving up yet though. How many men have you got left? 74. And they're still working away on the guns. On both sides of the ship. You going to open up now? You're winning slightly again. Right, you're shaking. Surely you can't last much longer. Come on, surrender. There we go. Surrendered. Finally. Well fought. Close victory. It certainly felt like a close victory. Let's make sure we've not lost one of our 90-gun ships to the line. Let's see if we can press gang the crew. We lost one. No, they lost one. We We lost none. 11 captured. Kills. Aquilon got 1. And that was it. I did see one ship sinking. Right, captured units. I don't want 40-gun ships in the line. To be honest. If anything, I would take the pinnaces. But I think I'm just going to take the prize money actually. Yeah, just take the prize money. I don't really need the ships, and I don't want to have to pay their upkeep, so take the prize money. That'll do. Then we can improve this port. You actually get into the port now, and you can refit. Okay. Good enough. Time for a break. Long past time for a break. So thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment, rate the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and I hope to see you again next time.